know the human body can survive without the stomach or spleen? Oh, what's up? Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a Wasteland Survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words. All right then. Now I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first? Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it. Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay? Good to see that old house finally found an owner. I have all sorts of items and themes for that place that may interest you. Sure thing. Good hunting! Good luck with that research!
For Christ's sake, you don't look sick, and you sure as hell don't look dead, so why are you bothering me? look at you. You're fine. Don't come in here wasting my time with your hypochondria. I've got actual patients to see to. I thought you had the look about you. Sure, I can help you, but it's not free. 50 caps, take it or leave it. All right. I got some of this pre-war stuff. Should flush your system right out. All better now, you big baby. Can I get back to work now? All right, then.
Yea, your suffering shall exist no longer. It shall be washed away in an flow.
Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eaton, tonight's chair.
What do you think you're doing?
Big! Big!
I'm gonna tear you up. It's go time. Oh, come on. Die.
Time to tear you apart! Kick ass! Dead! Dead!
Loading personality. Robco R04V9. Office helper. Running default office protocol. Error. Loading daily agenda. Error. Security breach detected. Please stand back.
We're back. Somebody open up the...
Move along, please.
Something ain't right here.
Commencing attack on target. Calculating chance of success, 80%. Continued resistance is unlawful.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that? It's killing time! It's go time! This shouldn't... Ooh, you like that? Oh, you like that?
Evening.
So, how's the scabbing been? Got the food medicine from that super duper mart? Really? No medicine at all? None? Seriously? Well, I guess I should have expected that. It's been a long time after all. But you certainly did research a couple of risks of those big stores. Tell me about it. That's a mighty callous attitude towards killing. But I guess they do the same for the food. Shame there wasn't any medicine. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. The taste kinda grates after a while. I still need to study a living specimen with radiation poisoning. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy? Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that. Really? Oh, how convenient! I should be able to take care of that for you. But first, let me do a little examination. How do you feel? Well, here's hoping you don't have to get anything worse for a while, huh? Now, let me take a few notes, and I'll handle that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade Radcure concoction. Okay, lie back and think healthy thoughts. Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, what do you know? It worked! I mean, I was pretty sure it would, obviously. Here, take a few radiation chems with you. I'm sure you'll run into more in the future. Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies? Really? Oh, wow, tell me all about it. Did you get blown up? I guess placement of each step would be critical, wouldn't it? Especially if each one could be your last. I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously you know your way around them. Have a couple rainy day toys of mine. Yup, you've done a great job. I just need to add in the section on how to cook rat, and this chapter's done. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course, you may need them. We still got 2 more chapters to go. The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there, for better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first? Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit. It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation. Then they're gone before you know it. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown. Take care. It's a big wasteland, but you know that better than me, right?
Hey there.
Stop moving! Stupid man! Scream! Scream for your worthless life! Get away! Run away! Stop us!
Run away! Run away!
Well now, if it isn't the little saint from the vault. We've been looking for you. Someone's put quite a price on your head. What? You think you can walk around the wasteland doing the things that you do, and there isn't going to be someone who takes notice? Such a shame. I hear that you could have been something useful. Ah well, time to die. Ha ha! No, I don't think so. Aha! There you... There you are! I want this one's head on a fucking plate! Oh!
I'm gonna kick your... Okay, cut the shit. Who is that? You got what you deserve, dumbass. Eat it! Yeah, keep running. Dumbass. Relax, fellas. Trouble's over. It's killing time! Kick ass!
I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working. Oh, excellent! Substantial field testing, precise reports, and such dedication. Oh, what more could I ask for in a research assistant? So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I'll bet. Oh, that's really a shame. Poor little mole ratties. With that much testing, I guess it's beyond correction. Go ahead and keep it. Maybe you can find a nicer use for it, right? Oh, but for your trouble, here, have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them. There's a lot we don't know about Mirelurks and how intelligent and dangerous they are. That definitely deserves research. I hesitate to ask, but I'll need to examine the effects of serious physical trauma. I wouldn't ask if I couldn't fix you up afterwards, of course. And that should be it for the second chapter. Which do you want to check out? Mirelurks are a big threat in some areas, and knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs. While you're working on that, I'll be following up on a lead I've got for a couple stealth boys. When you're done, they're yours. And who knows, maybe we'll learn something useful from the Mirelurks. That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study. Good luck with that research. So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king? Or priests? Or some sort of scaly community center? Oh no. You didn't rile them up, did you? Because I'm not getting a very good signal from the observer. I think they buried it in the mud. Oh, I really hope that was just mud. Anyway, you saw them, at least a bit? What are your observations about them? Easier to avoid them than to fight them, you mean? Sounds like a good idea. Shame it's apparently hard to do in their den. I wish we could have gotten more information, but this'll have to do for the book. Here's your pay. Maybe they'll help you be sneakier next time. I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right? Did you know when bones break and re-heal, they grow back tougher? In a way, you'd be repaying yourself. Once I make sure you survive, of course. But in a more tangible way, I can give you a modified environmental suit of mine. How's that sound? Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries, maybe a crippled limb or two, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you, so don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful. Well, how do you feel? Oh, don't think of it as crippling yourself for me. Think of it as getting free treatment when you eventually end up getting yourself hurt. See ya. know the human body can survive without the stomach or spleen? Oh, what's up? Have fun out there, okay?
Burned from you with the fire of his brilliance. Each of us shall give birth to a
Hello.
brilliant
Looking to trade? It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick. It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick. Thanks. Until we meet again, keep yourself alive out there.
Hey. What are you doing? Oh, hey! Kinda busy here, but I guess I can talk for a bit. What's up? Well, how do you feel? Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity. Ah, yes, that makes a lot of sense. And it does help when you're sewing up wounds and setting bones, too. That seems like it'd be tough to do alone. Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now, hold still and quit fidgeting. Ugh! How can you be walking around like this? Okay, I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too. Absolutely. I'm glad to finish it up, but I bet you're even happier, right? Just one last chapter now, and it's much safer, I promise. Oh, and here's your payment. 2 big boxes full of ammo. Think of it as insurance, in case the next chapter isn't as safe as I predict. The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first? Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. It's the most successful survivor settlement around, but no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching. Oh, now I can't wait for what you find out down there. And check around to make sure you're hearing the real deal. Have fun out there, okay?
Behold the power.
I'm on duty. Make it quick. Chief Harkness meets with Dr. Lee and Bannon to discuss security matters. It's a waste of a good Monday morning, if you ask me. They should just let Chief Harkness call the shots. Bye.
Yes? Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them? I'm sorry. I'm just so on edge all the time.
Let me or a security... Is there a problem? Bannon and Dr. Lee and I all meet on Monday mornings to talk about citywide issues. It's pretty informal. The council doesn't have much real power. We're the safest, most secure city in the Wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so. I don't exactly have time to worry about the history around here, now do I? I've got to worry about what's happening on it now. Carry on, then.
Hey, this place won't clean itself. Look, I'm busy.
Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order? It's noisy, dark, and smelly. But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders. And maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us. I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC, but I don't really know. Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
This place could... I'm busy. I've got a lot of repairs to make.
Hey there.
Your patients appreciate my visits, even if you don't, Dr. Preston. The Holy Spirit can be a balm to the soul.
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston. Oh, I'd like to help. I really would. But I don't know the first thing about this place's history. Don't let my age fool you. I may have been around for a while, but I didn't spend all that time here. Take care of yourself.
Hey! I am Father Clifford of St. Monica's Church. She is the patron saint of lost children, very popular among the faithful of Rivet City. I'm surprised you've never heard of her. If you want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday. Services begin at 8 a.m. You should come. Oh, it's not the past of the city that I dwell upon, but the future of its inhabitants. But if you're interested, I believe Miss Weatherly or Mr. Bannon would be glad to speak with you on the subject. St. Monica bless you.
No problems to report, I assume?
Yes?
You
Well,
don't
my
look so
metal
tough.
friend, how are we doing today? Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly. Well, I could tell you all about my hotel, but I'm sure I don't know anything about how Rivet City itself got started. I mean, you hear rumors and you make guesses, but I really couldn't say I know for sure. And I'd hate to lead you down the wrong path. Actually, now that you mention it, Seagrave may know more about it. He's been here since he was just a boy, and I can't imagine anyone knows this ship better than he does. Farewell.
I heard that the city council is debating putting railings on the flight deck.
Well, I hope they do something. Remember that child that fell off the deck last year?
Yeah, that was bad. I'm sure they'll do something about it. Evening. Welcome to Rivet City Supply. I've got a little bit of everything here. Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Seagrave Holmes. I have a little of just about everything here. I've got a little bit of everything. Thanks. Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb, but I never really cared about the politics. Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton, and he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly. She did? Well, I suppose I've picked up a lot over the years. I mean, no one's spent more time tinkering on this old girl than I have. Oh, Rivet City, I mean. Not Vera. I mean, Vera's not old. And I haven't tinkered on her, obviously. Not that I wouldn't. I mean, no. Anyway, you might find some clues in Pinkerton's place, in the broken-off bow. He was around before me and used to store stuff there before he left. Oh, right. I sort of lose track of time talking about the old girl. See you later.
Did you hear that the Enclave attacked Project Purity? They've taken over the memorial. Oh my God, did anyone escape? Good to see you.
Can I do for you, Daddy-O?
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started? Well, if it's all you could find out, I guess it'll have to do. So, what did they say? Even I'm not sure I can believe that, and I'm downright gullible. Or so I'm told. But I guess if that's what they said, what else is there to go on? Oh well. Still, for your help, have a few of these. They may help out next time you need to talk to a few folks. I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics, so there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be? It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this Robco processor widget. He said it's worth a fortune. According to him, if it's connected to the mainframe in the Robco factory, you could have access to all the robots you'd ever want. Now that would be a great example of how to harness technology, wouldn't it? Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there. Have fun out there, okay?
Hostile. Target identified. Fire zone. Law abiding citizens. Leave the area.
Oh!
Hostile. Target identified. Clear the area until order has been restored. Cover. Danger has been eliminated. Step into the open and firing yourself. Law commencing attack on calculating chance of success. A fire zone. Do not be alarmed. Order will be restored. Your safety resistance is your target. these lawbreakers. Please. Clear the area. Until order has been restored. Do not be alarmed. Order will be restored soon. Please stand by. Calculating chance of success, 80%. This area clear. Proceeding with search. For hostiles. Please. The danger. Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear. This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol. Scanning for hostiles or fugitive. Hostile. Target. Hostile. Target. Good. your weapon. And submit to authority. Please. Please clear the area until ordered. This is a alarmed use of deadly force will be restored. Please take cover until the danger. Warning. Hostiles in area. Warning. Hostiles in area. Commencing attack. Target identified. Target. Continuing resistance. Firing weapon. Identify this area for law-abiding citizens. Attention. This commencing attack on zone hostile. You start number 1. Hostile. Please target the area. Identified. Please clear the area. Violence will not be tolerated. Fugitive is on the loose. Please do not clear the area until order has been restored. Warning. Dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt. Your cooperation is violence will not be tolerated. Law-abiding citizens, please leave the area. A lawful use of Italy. law-abiding citizens. Please leave the area.
Fiddled with any interesting technology lately? Oh, great! Reactivating long dormant technology is definitely a good step towards the survival of humanity as a whole. Then again, maybe it's more dangerous if it's active but uncontrolled. How did it turn out? It's a bit surprising how sturdy and easy to use a lot of the junk tech is. Guess they made it sturdy and simple back then. It helps to have the right tool for the job. Failing that, go with the right tool to cheat at the job. Like a pulse grenade. Here, have a couple. Yes, books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there. And if you can download records from its computer, information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity. The obvious answer would be a book, but I guess there might not be any left there. So how about I pay you with good old-fashioned caps? Who knows what you could buy with all those caps? It could be anything. It could even be a book. Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity. Have fun out there, okay?
For Christ's sake, you don't look sick, and you sure as hell don't look dead. So why are you bothering me? Planning on going out and getting shot up, eh? You done? Good. Yeah, bye.
Come forth and drink the waters of the globe, for this ancient
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately. You're awfully brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins? It seems that we have similar goals in mind. It's rare to meet someone who has proper priorities. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested. Good. My task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives at the Citadel. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived, but finding a book in these ruins is difficult. I could have 1,000,000 initiates to comb the ruins, and I'd still never come close to recovering every book that remains undamaged. Precisely. The collected knowledge of a lost age is worth far more than any weapon. So, return here with any books that you find in good condition. I will compensate you for every volume that you bring me. Think on it, and return when you have books to offer me. You have no such thing. I do not have time for these jokes. The front desk computer has access to the card catalogs, but it appears that it's lost the connection to the main archives. Here's the password. Now, you might be able to find the central computer further in there, but I'm afraid you'll have to do that without me. I'm a scholar, not a fighter. Steel be with you. Pre-war books. I'll take them. Hey.
I hope things are going well for you today, sir. Welcome home, sir.
Is it there? Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some? Well, that's not really much use for the book, I'm afraid. But thanks for checking. So, how's the place looking? How long before I can go over and borrow a couple of good novels? Oh, it's about time. I guess everyone else is watching out for their precious guns, food, and loved ones first. No time for books. Still, it's good to know it's standing. Maybe I'll inspire someone to take care of the place. Have some caps as payment for that little bit of hope. It certainly is. With that last bit of info, I'm all done. For all your hard work, I want you to have this mini nuke. I kept meaning to use it to dig a well, but honestly, it just makes me nervous. Now, I just need to do a few last tweaks, and it'll be ready to print and distribute. Thanks for all the help. So cynical. No. I can take care of all that with the few traders I know. What makes you think I'd force you to handle something so dangerous? Now you should just lie back and bask in the praise for helping with the book. I know it was a lot to ask, but we made a great piece, and it's bound to help humanity, you know. I'll share these with the traders, and soon everyone will know about the Wasteland Survival Guide. But before that, here's your complimentary copy, complete with my compliments. Good work, Wasteland Survival Assistant. Remember, I'll buy whatever you're selling.